Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk about how people actually can change. I see a lot of people say online that people don't change or people can't change, and I understand why they say this because from most people's experience, that's true. Because it's actually incredibly rare that somebody will change over time because in order to change, you have to make a choice to change yourself. And that requires a lot of self awareness and a lot of humility because so many people don't want to admit to themselves that they have problems they need to fix or that they have aspects of their character that they should change because they're currently detrimental. People don't want to admit that to themselves. They don't want to say, hey, I could be better. Most people want to think, hey, I'm perfect as I am. And that's just never going to be the case for any of us on the planet, even for whoever you think of when you try to imagine the most perfect person out there. Even they have problems that they need to work on. So nobody is perfect. But unfortunately, very few people will make the choice to actually change. But I wanted to make this video to remind you that there still are people out there who will do this. People who change every single year. In fact, I was one of them and have always been one of them for quite some time. I mean, you could ask my parents if you somehow were to be able to contact them. If you could ask them how I was when I was 18 versus now, and I have changed immensely. I usually feel like I've grown a ton every single year. So there are people out there who do this. I'm not the only one. I've met plenty of people like that as well. But unfortunately, the people like this are quite rare, and that's why you get so many people saying that people don't change or people can't change or people refuse to change because usually it's true. And you should never try to make someone change, try to force them to change. It's not going to work. Since it's a choice that people have to make, they have to make that choice for themselves. Nobody will be able to force them into it. Because even if they agree to change for your sake, say that you're in a long-term relationship with them and they have a bad habit that you want them to stop, they could tell you, yeah, I'll quit that habit and become a better person for you. But that doesn't mean anything. If that phrase isn't followed up and backed up with actions, then it's meaningless. So, unless somebody actually takes actions to change, if they take action to quit whatever you wanted them to stop, or they take action to grow and become a better person, unless they do that, their words don't mean anything. So, you should never try to make someone change or think that you could change someone because that always has to be something they do internally. They have to decide that for themselves. And very, very rarely will an outside factor be enough to make someone want to change on their own. Most people won't even change for a relationship, that even if it's someone they're in love with, because even that won't usually be strong enough to make them want to make that choice. It has to come from within. So usually there has to be some drastic thing that changes their way of thinking that will make them then realize that they should change themselves. But unfortunately, it is a very rare thing. So if you're wondering why I made this video, it's more of a reminder just to say there are people out there who will change, who can change. So please don't fall into this mindset where nobody changes, because it's simply not true. Yes, it's rare for people to do that, but that doesn't mean that nobody ever does it on the planet. So try not to repeat that phrase as much as possible because it's disempowering, and like I said, it's simply not true. But anyway, I hope you got something out of this video because, I mean, it's really just a reminder, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!